talk about is Kyrie. Kyrie Irving. He's a free agent. And some people are saying Kyrie has a leverage. Some people saying where will Kyrie go next? I'm gonna start this one off because
Okay. That's your
I
guy, right? That's your guy.
that's Dave. Yeah, yeah. But that's Dave's guy. Like that's his favorite point guard. And Dave, you gonna kill me when I say where's the perfect place for Kyrie to go? A ranch in South Dakota. There we go. That's where he needs to go, man. That's it. Kyrie
You sound like
Irving.
coach now. You sound like coach right now. You
But
sound
no,
like coach. You know about. You
I
sound
know
like
you
coach right
are. I
now.
know
You
you
sound
are.
crazy.
But I know I sound crazy, but think about it. He's been in Cleveland. LeBron came back. They won a ring. He went to Boston. That you see how that project worked out.
Bruh.
He went to the Nets. You see how that worked out. He
Bruh.
comes down to the Mavs, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna do something," but the Mavs tanked it. So I don't really blame him too much for that. But you see what happened there. The only place I can really see Kyrie Irving playing and get his money is a ranch in South Dakota. Or if you're the Dallas Mavericks, you have to make this happen because of the future with Luca. Imagine this: you trade away, you let Brunson walk out the door. He goes to New York. They make the playoffs, go to the second round. You see that Brunson is a pivotal piece for the Knicks. You literally just let him leave for no reason because you were being, I would say, egoist, Mark Cuban. Now you bring in Kyrie, you trade away Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith. They just you trade for them two and a bevy of picks. Now it's time where you're like, okay, can Kyrie stay or go? Now imagine if Kyrie does the same thing, walks out the door for nothing, and Luka's just standing around like that gift with my man in the wallet, looking around like, where's everybody at? So if you're the Mavericks, you need Kyrie. If you're
Mm.
Kyrie, to me, you need to go find yourself. But that's just me. Dave, I know you got a lot to say.
Good point, Tomo.
So, Kyrie, the person, may be best in South Dakota. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. Kyrie is my guy. Kyrie is my guy. Um, Now I'll say this. I mean, you got to look at the places that he fits. Um, where can he go where he can be the best Kyrie possible? That's the biggest question. I'm not sure what team that is, honestly. Because if you look at all the teams, and he said, Kyrie himself said that winning is what's important to him. Like he wants to win a championship. But look at all the great teams right now that are capable of winning a championship. If you look at the Warriors, they don't need them. Um, if you look at Miami, we don't necessarily have the money right now. We don't have the money to sign him, and we're not. From what I know, we're not interested in Kyrie right now. From what I know, um, if you look at the Kings, they got Fox, so that's not happening.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you
agreeing.
look at the Bucks, they got Drew Holiday still, so that he's not going there. I don't know where he's going to go to win, other than possibly the Lakers. I think that's the only place that really makes sense. Um, I do understand that they're talking about bringing back D'Angelo Russell, but D'Angelo Russell is not Kyrie Irving. I don't care what anyone says. He's not Kyrie.
Of course.
So if I'm him, even though he's in conversations to talk with the Phoenix Suns, what money do they really have? I don't know what money they have to really get him. Um, the Bulls may be a good spot because do they really have a solidified point guard? You know, Lonzo Ball might not ever play again in the basketball, so who knows? Um, could he possibly go to the Pelicans? I don't know. You would have him, Bi, and Zion if Zion, is healthy enough to play. But right now, if I'm him, I'm going to LA. If I'm Kyrie, I'm going to LA to go play with LeBron. That's the best chance he would have, I think, to win a championship is to go to the Lakers because you got LeBron, somebody you're familiar with, and you got AD. They were just in the Western Conference Finals last year. What they needed was a point guard that could score, and they didn't have that. Um, they also needed to be able to stop Jokic, and that just couldn't happen either. But you need someone that's able to do that. So I would say go to LA. That's just me.
Shout out to superstar member Warren. He popped in. So look, Dave, he can't go to LA. Like, first of all, let's ask this question, y'all. What are Kyrie's desires? Does he want to win a championship? Does he want to get paid? I think he wants to get paid because he already won a championship. And if he go to LeBron, it's gonna be the same type of championship he won in Cleveland. So he's trying to get his money because his time is he's like a Westbrook or James Harden. Like no team really gonna want him. You feel
From
me?
what I'm hearing, though, he said he wants to win the championship. He said winning is the reason is what he's looking at when it comes to free agency. That's why I
Yeah,
said what I did.
he's talking. Yeah, he want to be in a winning situation, but trust me, he wanted to break. Because look at this. First, before I get into Kyrie, Dave, I'm gonna give you some props, man. All right. This is why I respect Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler said, "I want to go to my own team and win the championship." I'm hearing Toss Kyrie talking about he gonna take a visit to Phoenix. Like, why? If you are a competitor, like not just Kyrie, but come on, man, like Kevin
You say
Durant,
it like
like it's like Kevin Durant's like if these reports are true, it's like please, man, like dog, you got Bradley Beal, you got Devin Booker, now you want Kyrie Irving. It's like, come on, man, nobody wants to compete anymore. You feel me? Like Jimmy Butler, like I'm going to Miami. I'm gonna be the only superstar there. Nothing wrong with another superstar, but I'm gonna be the only superstar there. In 4 years being in Miami, went to the Eastern Conference Finals 3 of those 4 times, and in the NBA Finals 2 times, and lost to 2 all-time great players. We're talking about LeBron James and Jokic. So I gotta get that man props, man, because nobody want to compete like that. That's why I like Steph. LeBron, like, I want to play with Steph. Steph, like, I'm good. Steph told him straight up, I'm good. I'm
he
not
kind
leaving
of
in Golden State.
he kind of said that about Chris Paul, but he gotta be nice. They was like, "How you feel?" He's like, "I mean, I'm good, but you're a teammate now. Like, what you want me to say?"
Mm-hmm.
So like that, I want to give him props for that. But look, here's the thing. Now, if he really wants to be, I want to win a championship. Go to Phoenix. Go. And if you go to Phoenix, you could probably still get paid because you can do a sign and trade. Because Dallas been trying to get DeAndre Ayton this whole time anyway. They need somebody like DeAndre Ayton in the big, you know. So they could sign Kyrie and then trade him. But what I think is going to happen, he's going to have to take less money and he's going to stay with Dallas. That's Dallas' problem. Dallas like, I'm not paying you no max contract. What's wrong with you? Like, we run on a max contract. Even though Kyrie played well last year, and I think he does, his game deserves a max contract. I don't think he's going to be in trouble in Dallas. But he got a history. It is what it is. So I think he's going to take less money. Dallas is going to keep him, and they're going to build around him and Luka for this next. Can't say build around him for the next future, but because every year it's on a different team, so they're going to build around him in this free because they got to do it fast because free agency about to hit, and the longer you wait in these situations, the less role players options you have to go get to surround your people around. All right, because that's one of the mistakes the Lakers made. I think Lakers waited too late to dive into the free agency, and then by the time they got their guys, it was like, okay, everybody's already taken up. So I think he's gonna stay in Dallas at the end of the day with a pay cut.
I know why he brought up Phoenix because most people, I don't know if you all are aware. I think that's in California, but it's a desert out there in Phoenix. He can do his own little version of Burning Man. So again, like I said, he can find himself out there. He can do some shrooms. Come down, be one with the earth. And I think he's trying to find his way back to KD so they can have a one-on-one conversation and be like, "Hey, man, why you leave me like that? Now, you knew we didn't want to be here, but you made me look like the bad guy."
And KD in the camera looking at him like, Kyrie was not live, and he was like, "We came from." I forgot what he said. He was saying a song. He was talking some deep stuff. KD looking like, "Bro, what that you myself into, bro?"
You know what? I would love for that to happen because now you got Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker might just be pull a Aiton. I don't even want to be here no more. And you got KD. That's too many personalities, man. And I ain't saying Bradley Beal is one of those personalities where it's just like
That's why I don't care to see Bradley Beal.
he not like a Russell Westbrook or a Kyrie, but it's just the moments. If you're a Wizards fan, you know the moments I'm talking about. They actually have a monologue of just him, a montage of him on the court or him on the bench just making faces like, "Why am I here? Look, what am I doing?" So this is gonna be fun.
With that, yeah. We'll see what happens. Tomorrow we'll get all the chips will fall in place.
Yep.
Sorry, tomorrow. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.